amazing. I mean, first and foremost, it's an enormous privilege to be at D23. The fans and the supporters of the work here, they know exactly what they're looking for. They know exactly what they're looking to feel. They know when it feels right. So I think that moment that we had just there, where they saw the trailer and then they roared collectively, no pun intended, but they roared together. I think for us, we're all just on a high right now. We're on a high. We're like, okay, it was all for a reason. It was all for a purpose. They felt what we were hoping they would feel. So we're just all really bubbling right now and deeply grateful. That's the king, King Lebo M. So I mean, we're deeply grateful to have him part of this journey. He's always been part of the Lion King. He's always been the heart of the Lion King. So to have him and the great Lin-Manuel Miranda and, in my opinion, our greatest filmmaker Barry Jenkins all come together and produce this picture, I'm deeply grateful to be here. Blessing,
I was overwhelmed. What was the coolest part was seeing the kids who play young Scar and young Mufasa taking it all in, and it's I remember being that age and when I first saw The Lion King, and I could only imagine what it's like for them to be a part of The Lion King. It means so much to all of us. So that was I was kind of channeling them, and we were all little kid dudes, you know what I mean? Living our dream for a moment. So this is really, that's one for the books.
It was awesome. The audience is so excited. They are so activated and amped. To have the trailer big and beautiful like that and get a real-time feeling from the audience. It's similar to theater. We get that real-time feeling. You don't usually get that in film. So it was a beautiful thing to experience with that huge audience. I don't know how many people, I didn't know how big that stage was or how big the theater was, and that was mind-blowing to see walking out there and in unison, people screaming and yelling for this movie. It's pretty amazing.
Well, they experienced an amazing movie that's coming out, I think, December 20th. They're in for a treat, really. It's an amazing piece.
Yeah, everyone got to hear the song, the trailer. It was so cool. We've been working on it for so long, so it's so rewarding to finally see everything play out and hear the song. And I'm so excited to hear everyone's reviews and reactions on it.
I've never had such a, how do I say this? I've never had such an uplifting audience, really. They were all just such a big crowd of people, really, to perform in front of, and they just make it feel easy, really.
It's so fun. I love being with Seth. I think that's why it works. We get to record together,
yes,
which in animated
improvise
movies
together, play
is
off
pretty
each other.
rare.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. We get to be this little comedy duo in the midst of this kind of serious, intense movie.
Yeah.
We showed the audience the first official trailer for Mufasa the Lion King. The reaction was insane. I mean, it's I'm not a rock star. I make movies, so I'm not used to stepping onto a stage and there's a stadium full of people. It was pretty wild, but it was really wonderful too. I think The Lion King is larger than life, and that projection was very much larger than life. They told us what this would be, and I still didn't have a really solid idea of what it would be, and you walk out, and I don't know, the way people greeted Lebo, who sang before we came out, was just really humbling, It kind of fills you with awe, to be honest.
And this is just a piece of the dream cast we've assembled to bring Mufasa and Scar's story to life. So please join all of us in checking out our D23 exclusive first look at our new trailer.